Hey everyone, thank you for listening to The Farm. If you like our content, get entertained by it, then you can donate to our Patreon and contribute to The Farm. That can be reached at patreon.com/thefarmpod.
And if you want to stay up to date with the latest information and see any polls we put out or any information on a new episode, be sure to follow us on Twitter at The Farm Podcast. Thanks for listening.
All right, everyone, welcome to Season 2, Episode 2 of The Farm. Woo. We are covering rappers on today's episode. But before we dive into that, we are going to go over our GOATs of the week. Who wants to kick out the GOAT of the week?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Mine's...
Oh,
go ahead,
actually,
Dan.
just as a preface, if you're new to listening to The Farm, GOAT of the week is just a short segment we do at the start of every episode where we talk about an event, a piece of information, something that happened to us that was like our highlight of the week. So,
Could be anything.
yeah. All right, Dan, go for it.
So my GOAT of the week is U.S. Representative Tulsi Gabbard from Hawaii's 2nd District. So I was just kind of like perusing the news, and I saw this story came out about her beginning in Congress and everything, and how everyone is telling her, oh, like, you can't bring everybody together, like, it's a hard, evil world out here. But she took, her parents own a toffee business, and so she sent every single person in Congress a box of toffee. And everyone was, like, coming up to her, like, no, thank you, like, this was so nice. And, like, everyone all of a sudden started supporting her legislation and stuff, and so she's being bipartisan by using toffee to bring everyone together, and that's just the kind of attitude I think that we need in this world.
Dude, candy can make anyone on your side. Like, when I ran for student council freshman year, I gave out candy, and I won. Because of that.
It. Yeah.
Like, people were like, oh,
No,
yeah.
you won because of your incredible and charismatic personality.
Nah, it was the Mike and Ike's. It was the Mike and Ike's.
I remember you handing those out, and we're like, who's this loser?
Who's this guy with the bowl cut?
Why is this coconut walking around asking for me to vote for him?
All right, well, that's pretty wholesome, man. What's with you and these wholesome GOATs of the week?
I'm just all about that wholesome lifestyle, you know? We need to bring more positivity into this world. It's what Fred Rogers would have wanted.
Dude, actually, a story about Fred Rogers. Someone came into work the other day with a Mr. Rogers shirt, and I was like...
My friend Dan.
I almost mentioned The Farm, but I didn't. I was like,
hey, did you know that on my podcast, at The Farm Podcast on Twitter, that we just talked about this?
All right, Cameron, what's your GOAT of the week?
My GOAT of the week, it's kind of not too intuitive, but it's Kevin Durant.
Huh? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know. The Warriors right now are they're getting slapped around a little. As of recording, they're down 3-1. Looks like they're going to lose despite being the Warriors. And, everyone expected him to win. And I think Durant doesn't get enough credit because he's on that super team. And everyone thinks, oh, well, they won, 70-some-odd games without him. They don't really need him. But I think it's not like the Raptors are this unstoppable force as well. They're just like a normal finals team.
Right.
And I think it's kind of showing just how good Durant is that even that Warriors team, no matter how good they are, they still need him out there. Because I remember right when he got hurt, and the Warriors were winning a few, they were saying, oh, maybe the Warriors are better without Durant, morons.
Yeah, that made no sense.
And I kind of, I think he's kind of, his impact is starting to be really shown with how much the Warriors are struggling without him. We're probably not going to have this up for a couple days. If he comes back and the Warriors still get clowned, it's going to look like a really bad take. But as of right now, he's my GOAT of the week.
Yeah, I respect that. I think a lot of people look at like analytics and metrics because there are like a lot of numbers where where the Warriors' offensive rating has been less this year and last year than the other finals runs. And because of that, people are like, oh, well, he makes them worse, I guess, which is just such a bad take.
Yeah,
horrible.
Ridiculous take, yeah.
He's one of the best players that's ever touched a basketball court. You can't be worse with him off the court.
Yeah. No, someone was saying how even if Kevin Durant wasn't allowed to dribble, he would still make the Warriors better.
So he'd be Klay Thompson.
Yeah, like if he was just parked on the three, he would just be better.
Like Klay Thompson.
He would still make them better because he's another threat.
Oh yeah.
For them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. All right,
No, I don't know.
my good of the week. So I work at a coffee shop part time, and this kid, I swear, he was not older than 10 years old. He orders a black coffee, just plain black, no room for cream, no sugar. And then we're carrying this like new Gap bag. He has like a credit card. I was like, who is this guy?
Okay.
And then we have this deal
Young professional.
where you could get a sandwich and a coffee for like $7, but it's the same price as if you order them both individually. And he called us out on it. He's like, yeah, that's kind of like a marketing scam. And I was like, whoa, all right, man.
Hey, right,
all right,
man.
Gap. It's cool, Gap kids. So it was pretty funny.
Dang, Sesame Street be teaching different
Dude,
things
for
these
real,
days.
bro.
Yeah, I guess.
So yes.
He knows how it
He
goes.
was 10 years old. I was like, dude, who are you?
His name, Elon Musk.
He owns like half of Scottsdale real estate.
Real estate mogul.
Yeah, he's actually running for Senate this year, I heard.
Yeah, they changed the rule so that he could run. That's my go league. All right, we're gonna go into rappers now. So if this is your first time listening, we have a new structure where we have a bracket. So we have head-to-head matchups of the top 8 for whatever category we're doing. So obviously it's top 8 rappers this week. It's kind of just up to our own discretion of who we think the top 8 is. If you have any complaints, DM us on Twitter at The Farm Podcast. But yeah, so this week, Dan, do you have the
bracket?
The bracket?
Yes. So our bracket will be on screen now. If you're listening on Apple or Spotify,
There we
watch
go.
it on YouTube. Subscribe. So our first matchup is Tupac and Eminem. Then we have Kanye West,
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar, Jay-Z versus NWA. And then to round it out, we have the Notorious B.I.G. versus Drake.
Cool beans. All right, so we're gonna go into Tupac and Eminem.
Heavyweight battle to start. And this is all a randomly generated bracket. We did not
Yeah.
create these matchups. It just so happened that this was our matchups. So.
Right. Okay, well, here. Let me pull up my scores. Who won this one? Okay.
Yeah, I have my winner for this one.
So,
Got to do your math.
I'll talk about Tupac a little bit.
Okay.
So for like sustained relevance, like how relevant he is today, I don't really hear anyone talk about Tupac except for just like saying, yeah, he was one of the best rappers ever. But like no one talks about why or like any of his songs besides Changes and what's the other one?
Hail Mary.
Hail Mary.
Great song.
I will say he kind of had influence with like socially conscious rapping, but at the
bit,
same
yeah.
time he kind of just took what NWA had already did. He made it more serious, I guess. Like NWA was kind of like jokey with it, pretty like exaggerated in the raps. But I did give Tupac a lot of credit for his reach and his popularity.
Yeah.
His 5 posthumous albums after he died all went diamond. He
crazy.
sold over 75 million records worldwide. He's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is pretty cool.
It is cool.
But I mean, I don't know. I wasn't wowed by him when he did his research. I've never really loved his music. I don't really think he contributed that much to rap.
Yeah, he was just kind of
I think-
popularized. He made it more mainstream,
Yeah.
I think, like certain rap, like
Yeah.
the genre, as the genre.
Yeah, sure.
And
I gave him a little more for influence, pioneer, and disruption because he was kind of a pop culture icon. Like he dated Madonna and stuff, and that was pretty rare for rappers.
True.
To like infiltrate popular culture. He was one of the first to really be in movies and be,
that's
you
true. He
know,
was in movies too.
this figure.
He acted a
and he was
lot,
still
too.
like in and out of jail, you know. Yeah, he was multifaceted, and that was pretty rare at the time. I didn't, give him like a crazy score, but like I considered it that when grading him.
Yeah, and he's still like.
But I agree with you guys. He didn't do that much in regards to awards,
like
really,
an AMA.
you know.
He has like 4 awards.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty popular.
But also, I don't know how
you know,
many awards they gave out at that time. You know, I think
Yeah.
it's a lot more
Especially to
popular to give
rappers, yeah.
awards out right now because of like the moves that Tupac made for the industry.
And yeah,
yeah, and I didn't thrash him on
Yeah,
awards
sure.
because of that reason, you know. But
he's just kind of a rap icon. Like I still see people
Yeah.
wearing like Tupac shirts.
Yeah,
Like, you can go, like-
name 2 songs.
Yeah,
by
like
him.
people. Yeah, everyone
Yeah.
can name Hail Mary changes, and then they have that one thing with like the bandana around his head right here, and he's
Yeah.
sitting there like this. Like
Yeah,
everyone knows that. Like you could find that shirt in like a market in Bangkok. Like
I may get slammed for saying
Yeah.
this, but I feel like he's the Rolling Stones of rap. Like people like wear his shirts
okay. That's fair.
and don't know anything by him. They kind of contributed to the genre, but not really.
yeah, that's fair.
I know it's a little early, but just real quick, was it hard grading both him and Biggie?
because they both died very young.
Because for me, I was like, do I give them identical scores? You know, I did,
I
but
think
like,
Tupac a higher score.
So it was. I kind of had some bias because I like Biggie more than Tupac.
I do too.
So
I do too.
I don't know who I give a higher score to.
I gave Tupac a higher score just because
Yeah, me too.
he's more relevant
Yeah, I did too. So I eliminated bias.
But
and he has more reach.
you did, yeah. It was hard. It was hard for me. Like they're similar era. They're like opposing
Yeah.
figures. I just wondering. We'll get to that later, but
Yeah. All right, Eminem. Who wants to talk about that guy?
I feel like Dan should
Yeah,
take
yeah.
Eminem.
You're probably the
I feel like
biggest
Dan kinda
Eminem
likes
stan.
Mega low key. Yeah.
All right, Eminem, Marshall Mathers. Everyone knows him as that one white guy rapper. He kind of was the first big white guy in hip hop, I'd say.
Bro, Vanilla Ice.
So he was the first
Yeah,
big
bro.
white rapper.
Mad disrespect to Vanilla Ice.
He kind of redefined the genre. He was much more. He was just goofy, but he also was extremely lyrically gifted. His rhyme schemes were very different than we've ever really seen before. That time, he inspired a lot of different artists. We would have no Machine Gun Kelly, G-Eazy. I wish we wouldn't
Logic.
have- yeah, we wouldn't have.
I wish.
I wish we didn't
Yeah.
have Machine Gun Kelly, but we do.
Or Logic or
Logic's. Yeah.
Jeezy or Eminem. I wish we didn't
But
have
we,
them.
we,
but
we
do.
wouldn't have any of those guys, Yellow Wolf, any of those kind of people if it was not for Eminem. Gosh.
Wait, is this a serious take?
No, I
Was
get
that?
I need to lower
was
his
that
score now.
unironic?
No, the more I talk, the worse it got. But like, actually though,
No, yeah, it's true.
like
It's
he
true.
kind of pioneered that. He's just extremely gifted. He came up as like a battle rapper in Detroit.
Yeah.
Extremely successful. I mean, 155 awards, 15 Grammys, 10 #1 albums. He's the best-selling hip hop artist of all time. He's Eminem. Like,
Everyone's seen the
yeah,
movie.
everyone's seen 8 Mile.
It's a good movie.
Great movie based on his life.
Yeah, it is good.
He's made some iconic songs. Lose Yourself is still played in basketball arenas all over the place.
Yeah.
Shake That's the best
Shake,
song he's
Shake
ever
that's the
made.
greatest song ever. He made Nate Dogg who he is.
Why did Nate Dogg not make our top 8? That was an oversight.
Oh my God,
That was an
Nate Dogg.
Greatest
oversight.
feature. We should do a features list.
Yeah, it was an oversight.
But, yeah,
All
I
right,
mean, he's Eminem. He's one of the most popular rappers of all time. He's an icon. Everyone knows who he is. He stands kind of on that upper echelon of the top rappers of all time when you think hip hop.
Yeah, I feel you. I realized we didn't have a criterion for skill, you know, like just
Yeah.
like rapping skill. So I kind of put that into influence, and I give him some points for that because he is a very lyrically skilled rapper.
Yeah.
And I'd say he's one of the best lyrical rappers
Hands down.
of all time, if not the best.
Yeah.
It's like him and Biggie, I feel like, are the most lyrically gifted rappers.
Yeah.
Lil Pump.
True. But yeah, no, reach popularity and accomplishments, I gave him straight
Sky high.
8s. So
Really? You gave him 8 for accomplishments. The highest selling hip hop artist of all
I give him
time.
an 8 for accomplishments too.
yeah,
155 awards. 15
he doesn't have as many. It's because of Grammys.
10
Yeah, but
number
you
one
look at,
albums.
I think
Kanye,
Grammys
Jay-Z.
is the most important award, and he only has 15
It
compared
is.
to Jay-Z who has 22. Kanye has 21.
Yeah, but Jay-Z's are all from Beyonce.
Yeah.
It's not true. It's not even
Okay, well,
remotely
we'll
true.
get to that later.
Anyway,
We'll get to that later.
I had Eminem winning this
I have
one.
Eminem, yeah,
Yeah,
dominating this one.
me too.
Okay, Eminem moves on in
Pretty
a
handily.
sweep.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was pretty
Yeah, that
easy.
was an easy one.
Sorry, Tupac. I hope we're not being
Yeah, I like
biased
I
because
actually
we
like
didn't.
I like Tupac way more than Eminem. personally.
Like his music?
But yeah, his
Alright.
music and everything about him. I don't like Eminem at all. You know, that's me.
I grew up liking Eminem's music. I'll admit.
I was weirdly ingrained in the Tupac Eminem debate of who's better. Like when I was a kid, like growing up, I'd like watch videos like, which one
who
of them is
debated
better?
that?
Like,
Really?
yeah, because I thought Eminem was like the greatest rapper of all time. That's what every young white kid that listens
Mike
to rap.
Shinoda, bro. Mike Shinoda.
All right, Linkin Park. Yeah, but
True. Why are they not on here?
Honestly, bro.
Tupac might be higher if he was. Unfortunately, he died. So if he was alive longer, then maybe he'd still be a little higher on the list.
Yeah.
Hail Mary. But unfortunately, he did disappear from the public limelight. Now lives in Cuba. So
Facts. All right. Eminem moves on. Next one, we have Kanye versus Kendrick. Cameron, why don't you talk about Kanye? You're the biggest Kanye fan.
Didn't we have a Kanye? We had a Kanye
We did.
spiel
The
before. But I
2000s
don't remember
artist.
We did.
why we talked about
but for
him.
those of you that didn't listen to it, with all of our new subscribers,
Yeah, for everyone who, for our non-real fans out
for
there,
all the fakes out there.
everybody knows Kanye West. He's been a titan of our music industry for about 15 years now. Started as a producer, highly disruptive in the era that was really focused on gangster rap, and he's much more of a soul rapper. He came up doing like soul beats, like religious type stuff, evolved into more like EDM, early EDM, and now he just has always been pushing the envelope since he came up.
time.
And normally people that do that aren't as successful. They're kind of like pioneers, but he has been incredibly successful. Just what was it, 21 Grammy wins, not nominations. Every one of his albums is a bestseller. There's a famous him against 50 Cent. They went head to head with two albums, almost like both. Like 50 Cent was like the biggest at the time of the gangster rap, and Kanye was the biggest at the time of like the new wave, and he got wipes. You know, Kanye won that. He
That was Get Rich or Die Trying.
heavily
right?
influenced guys like Get
So
Rich or Die
good.
Trying.
So
Great album.
good.
And it was the same time as Graduation. Graduation, which is also an amazing album. Just, not much. Just everyone knows Kanye West. Highly polarizing figure. He's a loony. But he influenced a lot. I think a lot of people think that Drake was heavily influenced by him. Like he's influenced almost every new rapper. Him and Lil Wayne, I think, some of the most influential figures in rap of our modern, like current music industry. I obviously scored him really high. I'm a huge fan of Kanye. But he has some stiff competition against a guy that's maybe arguably more successful right now than he
Kendrick?
is, and that's Kendrick Lamar.
You think Kendrick's more?
Right
yeah,
now?
maybe right now.
Definitely right now.
right
Everyone
now,
really loved Pimp a Butterfly.
he's won.
Well,
Doesn't he won his last two albums have won album of the year, haven't they? Or rap album of the
forget
year?
think so.
Charles score. So one thing
Yeah.
I noticed about Kanye is he never had a song of the year Grammy, which is kind of
Crazy.
frustrating to me.
I know.
I feel like
I don't know how Runaway didn't win. one.
yeah.
Stronger.
Runaway's like the perfect.
I
Stronger,
think,
yeah. Gold
Jesus
Digger was
Walks
huge.
was nominated. Gold Digger was nominated. I think American Boy was nominated.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Really?
But
Good song,
all right, I didn't.
Yeah,
Hold on.
that is I mean, yeah, I don't know why he doesn't have it. I think it becomes harder the further you get into your career to win a lot of awards. Like early on, he was winning award after award.
Right.
For his like first three albums, and then it kind of, slows down, and that's common with a lot of artists. People just kind of want to give it to someone new.
Yeah, absolutely.
Voter fatigue.
Yeah, and people hate him.
Yeah, he's
in pop culture,
Yeah.
so they don't want to give.
I mean, he's
They
always
don't want to
been
give
that way,
him,
though.
album of the year. Like that's not going to feel good for anybody.
Um,
I don't want to talk about Kendrick though. I feel like none of us are really huge Kendrick Lamar fans.
very big on Section 80 and Good Kid, Mad City, but that's about it.
Yeah, but his new albums keep winning all these awards.
it's wild.
He won
It's
album of the year.
wild, dude. Damn.
Yeah, I was talking with my
Sorry, what?
brother in the car, telling me, I don't really know anyone that liked Damn, and he had the counter argument. He's never seen anyone that doesn't like it besides me. I was like, oh, really? Like everyone likes that
I was
album.
thinking about Damn,
I know,
and people stopped talking about it after a week. Like it came out, there was so much hype for a week, and then just nothing.
Yeah.
No buzz.
Like every now and then a song will come on.
I'm pretty sure it
like, on my
won
phone a bit.
rap album of the year.
Really? That never happens. No
Like
song.
Love? Love's a good
No.
song. Would you still love me?
Oh, that album
no,
is-
dude. That's such a corny song.
It's catchy.
No. No. I still listen to In the
Don't say
End,
that.
bro.
That's not good.
But I will not listen to Love.
Wow.
I still listen to like Stronger when it comes on.
Well, yeah. It's a classic.
Oh yeah.
Or like
I'll listen
But
to
like
Monster.
at the same time,
so good. Rick Rouse.
at the same, like, it won a bunch of awards. That album, you know, it won best
I
rap
think
album.
Humble was nominated
at the
for
Grammys.
Song of the Year.
You used to really like Humble, though, didn't you?
I did when it first came out. I'll admit it. I thought it was like a.
It got a
fun
95 on Metacritic, that album, and it was.
Yeah,
I don't
I
get it, but you know, I scored him pretty high because like for some reason everyone else on Earth seems to think he's good.
Yeah, he got a pretty good score for me.
Well, it's like the effect.
Yeah,
I don't know what you call this, but when something's labeled as good, or when something's just accepted as a certain way, then even if it's not good, for example,
People aren't going to go
people are
against it.
still going to think it's good. Yeah, they're not going to see anything else.
It's like a crowd bias or whatever.
Yeah, like pluralistic
Yeah,
ignorance,
yeah.
I guess. I don't think that's the right term,
Yeah.
Big words right there.
I put his popularity really high because I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of people like Kendrick Lamar. Like he even like white moms listen to Humble, you know, or
I
like.
give him a 6.
I give him a 7.
Look at this note.
Did
dude.
you? Oh, I don't like him, but I feel like he's not like he doesn't sell out like Drake, you know. But like I feel like everyone really likes him for some reason, and I don't know.
Yeah, but like the three of us
He doesn't have
don't
Drake's
like him,
level reach,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, we're
I
higher
know, we don't.
elevated
We don't.
minds than the average.
Yeah. Then these
Yeah,
simpletons, you know.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, he's Kendrick Lamar. He's pretty popular. Good rapper.
Yeah.
Pretty socially conscious, so that people like that. That was a big thing about To Pimp a Butterfly.
I think if you don't really like rap, then you like Kendrick.
That's what I was telling
Yeah.
my brother, man. If you're not a huge rap fan, Kendrick Lamar's
Yeah,
your
for
guy.
sure. Cool.
Because he's got the socially conscious
Right.
aspect, you know.
And he has a lot of diversity
I like-
in his raps. You know, like you have songs like Love, and then you have songs like Humble. You have songs like
yeah.
Swimming Pools. You have songs
And
like
Sing For Me, I'm Dying of Thirst. Or
yeah.
And I love his earlier stuff. I even like To Pimp a Butterfly.
I
Was
didn't
good
like
album,
it.
I thought.
I thought it was actually
Yeah, a lot of
bad.
people- I thought-
I hate All Right.
I thought King Kunta. King
I
Kunta
like
was
King
really
Kunta
good.
a lot.
I think
yeah.
It was bad.
That
I
song
actually
was
think that
crazy.
album's bad.
Yeah.
I like Swimming Pools so much.
Yeah, Swimming Pool's great.
That song
Oh,
was
it's so good.
crazy.
Top to
It's
bottom, the album's
unbelievable.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But if you guys were to put for like pioneering disruption
Not
influence, like what do you do for Kendrick? Yeah, me
I
too.
give
What
him
did
a
he
5.
do?
I give him points for like funk or like jazz rap.
I guess, but who's doing that besides Kendrick
Yeah, so
Lamar?
I put like Gold Link, Denzel Curry, kinda. You
Oh
could
yeah,
say
I see
like
Denzel a little bit.
there's someone else I thought of, like Duckworth,
Smino kind of does that.
Smino. Yeah, like kind of smaller rappers do it because it's not as popular,
Right.
but
Yeah, okay.
it's a thing. I don't know if he pioneered that, but he's the first popular one to do it.
Yeah, he's big.
Yeah.
You know.
So he did some for rap, I guess.
So I give him a 5. It's a solid
Yeah.
5.
Yeah. He's nice.
Yeah, me too.
But I have Kanye winning this one in a landslide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Easy
me
Kanye.
too.
Okay.
It was pretty easy on that one for me
Yeah.
as well. Similar as Eminem and Tupac, same
Is it disparity?
level of
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I think we should move on to the next one, which is Jay-Z versus NWA. This is a close one. Yeah, that.
I don't know what that was, but
H to the
go off.
OV.
Just wrap your whole spiel for him.
Used to
Yeah, I wanna
sell
hear the entire
snowflakes by the OZ.
Okay. I did not think I had who I have winning. Does that make sense?
Really?
Interesting.
I want to talk about NWA. I have so much respect for NWA and
They're dope.
what they did for rap. Like, I didn't really know that much about them until I watched Straight Outta Compton. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's
good.
just pretty much like a documentary about them, but it's not really a documentary.
It's like 8 Mile.
It's kind of like
kind
it,
of.
yeah.
It's like it's a
True story
It's
that
a
they made into-
biopic. That's what it's called, a biopic.
There we go.
So yeah, they introduced like socially conscious rapping, just like unapologetically honest about it. They essentially started gangster rap. It was like them and Run DMC.
They were the gangster rap.
Yeah, I read something that was so true that they essentially bridged the white black American musical lines, which is cool. I didn't really ever think about that because I feel like white people would listen to like the Beatles and
Watch the Ed Sullivan
the
show.
Goo Goo Dolls, and they kind of bridged that.
Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah. I don't know what the reach was. I don't know what their popularity was.
I think they were a pretty American centric.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think a lot of people didn't like them because they were so out there.
Which kind of hurts them a little bit.
Yeah.
But they're pioneering.
They didn't really win awards. There weren't really a lot of awards back then. So
I gave him a little bit for the movie.
Oh, that's
Gave
fair.
him a little bit on accolades awards.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's
Not
like an accomplishment to like have a movie made about you.
I just put that on relevant.
Yeah, I didn't
Either way.
I didn't put him in Guy Fieri level award accomplishment.
Yeah.
Depression,
Yeah. So they're one of like the oldest rappers that I really enjoy. It's like them and Biggie. I'll actually enjoy listening to them. But that's all I have to say about NBA really.
Yeah, I mean, they're still relevant just because everyone knows Straight Outta Compton.
Ice Cube, are we there yet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
You
their
know?
biggest accomplishment.
No
easily.
Vaseline.
It's interesting looking
true.
at them as a group as opposed to individuals because a lot of them went on to have individual careers post NWA.
Yeah, like Dre.
Yeah, Dr. Dre.
know.
He's Dr. Dre. Like he discovered Eminem. He has the Chronic. Like him and Snoop Dogg, super cool. But as their time as a group, it wasn't the longest. They didn't do the most, but they were extremely pioneering, influencing crazy. Like I can't imagine that time around the music industry, like seeing this group come out
Yeah, it'd be insane.
and they're just screaming "F the pole," like literally.
It's crazy. I can't imagine. Dude, people get mad when you have like one lyric that's a little politically incorrect.
Oh yeah.
And you have a whole song.
Not just like subconsciously throwing in there like I don't like pigs. It's we're coming for you.
Yeah.
You guys suck. We're coming for you.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that is gangster
And they
rap right
like
there.
they could be reprimanded for that like physically at
They
that
did, I'm
time.
pretty sure,
And
yeah.
they
They
were,
were,
yeah,
a little bit,
exactly.
yeah.
Like they knew the consequences they would face and they did it anyway.
They just don't care
They just did
It was
not
cool.
care at all.
at all. So cool.
That's the thing about Kendrick. I feel like he's really okay. This is gonna be a annoying take, but I feel like he's really soft. Like
What's wrong with being soft, man?
Yeah, he's
not
squishy.
like
He's squishy.
not like he makes love songs soft. Like he's not real.
He used to be.
Yeah. He used to be.
Like
Good Kid, Mad City.
He's not
yeah,
cool.
crazy.
How about that?
True.
Kendrick Lamar, not cool. I
I
think.
think Kendrick. Yeah.
True.
I think he just got famous and
Pretty fair
forgot,
assessment.
like kind of
Yeah,
that he used to be a little ghetto kid that
Yeah.
saw the craziest stuff in like ever.
for sure.
Yeah, like YG kind of stuck with his roots. It's a similar
YG's so
situation
cool.
growing up.
I guess.
No, he's
I guess
so
I just called the dude from Compton soft. That's pretty tough to
Yeah. Oh, if they're soft, we're just
We're
Airy.
buttery.
melted
airy.
butter.
Melted butter.
we're liquid, just like pure water.
Okay.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, Cameron, you want to talk about Jay-Z or?
Yeah, sure. Jay-Z, I think his biggest thing is just how big of a personality he is, especially now. He was one of the first, like him and Puff were like the first like CEO rappers,
Yeah.
Where like,
Yeah.
but unlike Diddy, Jay-Z was a lot more actually commercially
Right.
successful. He actually has the most Grammys out of every person
He
we have
does,
on here,
yeah.
correct? He's
He
number
doesn't
one. And, he's done a lot of work with Beyonce. He probably has, I don't remember how many awards Beyonce had. Does he have more? I would guess he does.
We talked about this.
we talked about
in another
Beyonce a
episode.
long
I don't
time
think
ago.
he does.
He doesn't have as many
I
as
don't think he
Beyonce.
does.
Beyonce has like the third most. All
Not
time.
as many?
I think Queen Bee has them.
Yeah,
She's like 26, I think.
true. She does have a lot. But anyway, he did win some of those with her.
Yeah, like 4
But,
or 3.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for him is a lot of his old songs people still really enjoy, I think.
Yeah.
And that he kind of spawned a lot of... He's almost like Dr. Dre in his influence, where he spawned a lot of these new rappers like Kanye and like just everyone from the Rockefeller, like Big Sean.
Yeah.
A lot of people have come out of his industry, and he's a billionaire. You know, he's the
First.
I think he's the first
rapper billionaire.
first billionaire come out of rap, which is incredible.
Very impressive.
It's unbelievable because it's not for his music all the way. His music's good.
He's a good businessman.
Yeah, he's a businessman.
That's
right?
what I said. I said his influence was like the first business-minded musician. You know?
Yeah.
Like he kind of revolutionized
Especially
that.
growing up. Oh yeah, and growing up, he like sold like hard drugs and
He
like
used to sell snowflakes by the OZ.
Sure.
yeah, you know, he grew up in a rough scenario, and for him to become, you know, the titan of industry he is now.
Yeah. For sure.
And I think his reach is more like a lot of people know who Jay-Z
yeah.
is, or they just know his, like what he looks like.
Yeah.
You look at that guy and you're like, oh, I know him. Even people that don't care about rap.
Dude.
Big lips cover half his
He
face.
looks like a hamburger.
He
Yeah,
looks like a hamburger.
he's a funny looking guy. His voice. I think he's got one of the best rap voices.
I
too.
listened to this interview. He sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
He does not sound like he
It's-
sounds in his
it's-
raps. He's like, hey man,
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z.
Yeah, I know.
Hey man, I'm Jay-Z.
But like when he raps, it's like
He
perfect.
has a good deep
Yeah.
voice.
He has such a cool,
Yeah, he does.
like, style and you know, steezy kind of
For sure.
almost like laid back.
It's that, like,
style
New
of
York
rap. It,
like sound.
yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Isn't that
really
the best lyrics?
and he's been
Yeah.
around forever.
Like, I think if he had maybe
gr-
a little better writer in his more recent stuff, he'd be even better. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he's kind of
I don't
got
get enough of it.
True.
Get out of here, Jay-Z.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think he grew up in a time where you didn't really have ghostwriters. I think that's a pretty recent thing.
No, for
Than
sure.
the last like 10
Yeah.
years
Yeah.
or so.
I understand that's kind of
Yeah.
like a knock on
One thing-
him.
Not at all.
A little
just
bit.
like
Yeah,
his
his lyrics
lyrics.
are.
Oh
okay.
yeah.
But he's been around for like
He's been
25
around
years,
forever.
which is unbelievable. And he's still making music. Like,
Yeah.
How many other Is there any other rappers that are on here that have,
Maybe
you
Eminem.
know, had that
Yeah,
long?
Eminem.
Yeah,
If
and
you
even
count.
Eminem's starting to kind of.
Dude, kill shot.
He's starting to kind of be a little less. I mean, both of them are less popular
Yeah.
than they obviously once were.
Like
but,
444 was it was an album.
I actually
Yeah,
did
that
not
was
listen to
it.
it. Never listened.
There's one song I really like, The Story of OJ.
I've
Yeah, it
heard
was
about
really
that.
good.
and it was
Really good
popular.
song.
More than anything, it was a popular album.
Yeah, and it was only on
Despite
Tidal.
being,
Yeah,
like,
despite
25
only
years
being on
after.
Tidal.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Title, that's a ridiculous. You can't even listen to Jay-Z anymore
know.
without Title. It's awful. I love some of his old
Well,
songs.
444 is
I
on
just
Apple
can't-
Music.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, did not know.
Yeah, but a lot of the old stuff is like all the blueprints are and stuff.
Right. I have a fun fact about
Anyways.
Jay-Z and Kanye.
hear
Kanye helped write Numb Encore, his Linkin Park collab. Kind of interesting.
Really?
Wow.
I never knew that.
How exciting.
I gave him some points for the Linkin Park collab. I'll admit it.
Unbelievable.
Classic.
Okay.
I got another fun-ish
Okay.
fact. Kanye's first ever major song that he produced for a big name rapper was "Heart of the City."
Wow.
Good for Kanye.
Yeah, he did it on his first day in New York.
That's awesome.
All he had in his apartment
So
was
cool.
a mattress and his beat maker.
So cool.
He made "Heart of the City."
Jeez.
Yeah. Kind of cool.
I have
Who do you guys have winning here?
I have Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
I have Jay-Z. Me
Okay.
too.
Don't kill us, NWA.
3 unanimous.
Man,
Cool.
yeah.
And then we got Biggie
Biggie versus Drake.
and Drake.
Drake.
This is a slaughter, man. We got to talk about this.
I don't have much to say about this one. This is
I have
Yeah,
a
me
lot
either.
to say about this one.
this is the blowout.
Talk
for
about
me.
Biggie. Talk about Biggie. Because this, for me, was not close. I'll go out and say. I want to hear your
This one wasn't even close for me.
spiel.
How do you re-record?
Biggie was my lowest scoring person.
Biggie was also my lowest score.
Yeah, he was mine too.
Well, talk about him. You like him, you know?
Yeah.
I do.
Defend
I
him.
do really like Biggie. I love his music. What did I say about Biggie?
I really like his music.
I like his music too.
Oh, okay, a cool fact. So in 2003, XXL asked several hip hop artists to list their 5 favorite MCs, and Biggie's name appeared on more rappers' lists than anyone else. Obviously, that was 2003. It was kind of early, but he appeared more than Tupac. So that was cool. Yeah, I didn't give him a lot of points for influence just because he just did what NWA pretty much. I don't know. He died really young.
Yeah.
He didn't have a chance to have a lot of reach or.
Big knock on him that early death.
Why'd he do that?
But I think he was really popular among his reach, like when he was alive, even after he died.
Yeah.
He's still popular-ish.
I think a lot of people
I like him a lot.
Biggie. I don't really know anyone that dislikes his rap. Like I said, like he's one of the best lyrical rappers I think of all time.
He's cool.
He's-
I like his
I
music
think
a
he has
lot.
like the best flow of any rapper ever, maybe ever. His flow is I don't know how to explain it. He just
for you.
flows so well. So yeah, I guess he has a memorial foundation.
Cool.
That's kind of cool.
That is
All
cool.
of his albums
All
sold
right,
over
I
a
like
million.
Yeah, facts.
Wow. What'd you guys score him?
25.
25.
Me too. 25.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Look at us go.
All right.
And then, so
Drake.
then there's Drizzy Drake.
My biggest take about Drake. Figure out anytime. For
Biggest take about
for his influence, I was thinking about what influence he's had on rap, and I think that he pioneered like party rap or like dance rap.
Oh, yeah.
Like
The Black Eyed Peas firmly disagree.
they're more pop.
Yeah.
though.
LMFAO. Okay.
Like the motto, sicko mode,
Yeah.
going bad, forever. Those are all like dance party rap songs, you know?
I mean, like
Yeah.
the Kiki Challenge from In My Feelings.
Right. Well, I consider that more like pop, but
I'm
True.
just considering his whole
Yeah.
body.
Oh, okay, I'll-
Since he's a rapper. I mean, he kind of does like the singing rap. Like that's not.
well, that's why I'm talking about like the motto, sicko mode, going bad, because those are like actual rap songs.
Yeah, that's true.
That people like dance to, even though I don't know, it shouldn't be like a dancey song, but it is somehow.
The motto.
He's the only person on here I
I
gave.
see that the other day, just like at work. I was just like,
You already.
yeah,
know.
tap my head back.
He's the only guy I gave 2 10s.
He got one for me.
You got
everyone.
one for me too. I think Kanye's.
Reach in popularity.
I gave Kanye 2 10s.
I didn't give Kanye any 10 somehow.
The opposite
know.
of bias.
Overcompensated.
Yeah, I scored
Drake
him at
just doesn't have-
26.
That he has 4 Grammys. Good.
Yeah,
I mean-
I know. But he's been nominated for like a million. I don't know how. And the 4 are really impressive.
Yeah, no, like there's nothing like 4 Grammys is still an unreal accomplishment
Oh,
by
it's
any
awesome.
human ever.
It's weird that he's only won
Yeah.
4 though. I was looking at that. I was like,
But he has
really?
123 total awards, which is
Yeah, he's still.
significant.
I scored him well in
I still
awards,
gave him- yeah.
despite the
Just
low.
because he's
Give him a
so-
six.
And he's gonna win
Yeah,
more.
he will win more.
You know he's gonna end up with like 15 Grammys
Yeah,
probably.
I mean, I was just listening to I've been listening to Drake a little bit lately, and I'm just like, dude, this guy's really good.
He's so good, dude. Has
Like-
Scorpion
Oh, he's really good.
been have been evaluated yet for Grammys?
I think so.
I think so. I think it won one actually. Yeah, I think it won Best Rap Album.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it did.
He's just so universally likable music.
Oh, I know. I mean, he for sure has a ghost rapper. Like, Ghost Rider.
Ghost rapper.
Someone
Oh,
else
yeah.
coming in and spin. It's Meek Mill.
Yeah,
Really?
he does.
Which is kind of annoying, you know.
It just
Yeah, it
his
is.
delivery and his entertainment value are
It's
just
true.
so far above.
His celebrity,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
he's huge.
And like his old stuff is like my favorite album is what's it called? I guess not my favorite album if I can't even name it.
By Drake.
What's
Take
it
Care?
called? No. It's like his second album.
Oh, Thank Me Later.
Yes.
Going with Over.
Yeah. But it's not cause of Over. Like there are a
So what?
lot. Well, I love that song.
is
Yeah, Thank Me Later is so good, dude. Best I ever had. Find Your Love, Miss Me, Fancy, Unforgettable,
Dude,
Up All
Fancy.
Night, Over, Show Me Good Time. So good.
All right. Yeah.
So I think we all Drake.
So we all have
wins.
Drake
Like,
winning, correct?
Okay.
All right, that's round one. So who do we have going into
So
round
round
two?
two, it's looking like our bracket is Eminem versus Kanye West. That is a slugfest. And then Jay-Z versus Drake. I think we all know who's going to win that one.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll dive into our semifinals. Peace. All right, everyone, we are back, and we are going to go into our semifinals. So in the West region, we have Eminem versus
Kanye West!
Kanye West. Oh, wow.
The West.
Yeah, wow.
Woo.
Okay. Cool.
Glad I can't see you because I'm sure it was not a great sight.
Not awesome. Not awesome.
Yeah.
I have Kanye West winning this one.
I have Kanye by a point.
What?
I have Kanye by
That's
8.
ridiculous, bro.
By
Kanye by
8.
8.
By 8.
I may
Yeah.
have Kanye by more. I have Kanye by 11.
What did you give Eminem?
No, we can't say
I'm not
because
gonna
we'll
tell
give it away.
I mean, we'll have Kanye winning.
Yeah.
But not till then, the finals.
You know what? I
sir.
think we can say it because we're not going to say what we gave Drake either.
Drake.
What do you think?
All right, I give Kanye a 45.
You
I gave him a
Kanye
44.
45?
Yeah.
I gave him a 42.
I gave him a 44.
I gave him the highest score, I guess.
I gave Eminem a 36.
Whoa.
Yeah, I gave Eminem a 34.
I gave him a 41.
Well, you're
That's
a freak.
ridiculous,
Yeah,
bro.
it's unbelievable,
How?
bro.
Where?
He's
Where, man, where?
Yeah, I want to list them for me.
he's been very relevant for a long time, and he will
I give
be
him an
relevant
8.
for a long time.
How
gave
is
him
he
an 8.
relevant right now?
Everyone knows who Eminem is. He's still like when it,
I like just knowing who he is. I don't
but
think
he's
that's
still like
relevant.
he's still like an icon in rap. When you think like top rap icons, you think Eminem.
Honestly, I forgot he was still making music when I was making
Yeah,
these scores.
he should retire.
I forgot he just made.
Okay, but like
It was that irrelevant.
When you think rap icons, you think Eminem.
But
you
that's not like relevance.
He's still like a cultural piece,
I would say that for all of these people.
but like his sustained relevance, the fact that he was producing music in 1998 and he's still it's 2019.
Same with NWA.
Right, but not everyone like thinks NWA when they think big rap icons.
Oh, I
I
think
do.
him just before
I think everyone
do
does.
Eminem,
I think everyone does.
That is so not.
I think more people than Eminem.
Yeah,
no,
me too.
No way, not at all.
Yeah.
I gave him an 8 on that, though. I do agree. He's going to be relevant. People that have awful taste in music are going to love Eminem forever.
That's such a fact, dude.
And then influence, I didn't give him that high of a score because he didn't really change that much.
I gave him a 5.
I gave him a 6.
Yeah, and then reach, I think he's a global reach. He sells out tours all over the entire world.
I gave him
said
a lot
10.
for reach.
Yeah,
I gave him 10.
I gave him 9. And then popularity, I give him like a 7 because
Yeah.
he's, and like everyone's like, oh yeah, I like Eminem, but like his new stuff's kind of whack. So
I gave him a 5 because I feel like everyone hates Eminem.
Bro, that's relevance. That's relevance. Like, oh yeah, I used to like him, but now he's kind of whack. That's like,
Yeah.
you become worse. He became worse.
but like him as a rapper, as like his effect on rap is still there. Like he's still
What effect
What's
on
his
rap?
effect on rap?
Making it worse?
Jeez.
Like,
yeah.
like I don't know. He was just like one of the big lyrical. He brought super lyrical. That
I don't
style
think
of
that's
rap
that
into
popular anymore, though. Now it's mumble rap. The opposite.
I don't
of
think he
lyrical
was
rap.
that good of a lyricist. Everyone always talks about that. Like, what is being a lyricist? Talking fast? He raps fast?
No, like
his rhyme schemes.
his rhyme schemes were pretty good.
And he told some good stories in like in some of his songs. Like not like
feel
as
like-
good as Biggie, but
I feel like that style of rap is what people who don't know much about rap think is good rap. Oh, he likes really fast and everything rhymes real nice. I don't know.
I don't think it's like necessarily
poetry.
the
You
best
just- it's
kind
like
of
sped
rap,
up.
but he was the first to really do that.
yeah.
First white guy, I guess.
I mean,
It was him and Biggie, I feel like.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
okay.
Eminem just kind of took it to more the faster
Commercial.
Yeah, he made it faster.
rapid fire kind of deal.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
like I also like cited Busta Rhymes, you know,
Oh.
like he influenced Busta Rhymes.
That's fair. I don't know. And then I gave Eminem a 10 for accomplishments.
A
I give him an
10? Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, I gave
we
him and
talked
Jay-Z the
about that.
10s for accomplishments.
I gave him an 8.
I gave him an 8 also.
And you what'd you give Kanye?
I gave him a 9.
Bro,
What?
How?
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 Eminem has
Oh, that's right. I
155.
gave him a 10 too.
Okay, good.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say
I don't understand. How could you say 155 awards and 15 Grammys is the same score as someone who had 21 Grammys and 211 awards?
It's
That doesn't make any sense.
because Kanye has what eight number one albums,
Okay.
and then he's not the highest selling artist of all time, like hip hop artist of all time. Eminem has more number one albums than he does, more number one singles than he does.
He has 100 less awards.
So he makes a
100
lot
less?
more worse music than Kanye.
But that's just your personal opinion.
No, that's fair.
Awards is pretty good indicator of how good you are.
It's very true.
Sales is like amount of music you put out.
I don't know. I feel like we're now.
I'd say that's more reach, you know?
What is?
Yeah, I
Like
give
how
it 10
many
in
you
reach.
sell.
I think that's an accomplishment. Like to have like a diamond album or like a platinum album. Like having like that many platinum albums.
That's just reaching a lot of people, you know?
Yeah, that just means a lot of people listen to it.
That makes sense.
I consider having, like I considered.
I guess it's an accomplishment, technically.
Yeah, like having every single album that he's put out be the number one rap album, be the number one album, is insanely impressive. All 10 of his albums have been number one albums. That's an incredible.
Wait, when? Over what time? Like a year?
Well, I don't know. I just when I looked at it.
What do you
it
mean
said,
number one albums?
Like it was like charted at
Like
the
it was
number one
on,
album.
on the charts?
No, it was the number one album, like on the charts.
For how long?
I don't know.
Like a week?
The fact that it even got there is something that none of these other people have
Okay,
done.
alright, man.
Kanye
yeah.
West has not had 10 number one albums.
Okay,
Okay,
fair enough.
let's just move on. We all have Kanye winning. Eminem's
Yeah, Kanye's
trash.
winning.
Everyone
At the
who
end of the day,
listens to it knows Eminem is a real stinker, McClunker.
I'm not saying Eminem's like a better rapper, but like,
Yeah.
well, he's not. Obviously not. I don't even win this matchup, but I'm still saying his GOAT status is that upper echelon.
I gave Jay-Z a higher score than I
That's
did
fair. We'll
than I
agree
did
to
Eminem.
disagree.
You gave Jay-Z a higher score than Eminem?
I did too.
That's unbelievable. That's a horrible take, actually.
That's not what it'll take, bro.
Well, it's just what we both did.
I think you're kind of biased on that one. I'm not gonna lie, fam.
Not at all.
You just said you grew up loving, like revering Eminem.
Not revering Eminem. I liked him. He was like one of my favorite. He was my favorite rapper growing up.
Yeah. You had a shrine next to your bed. Like, it was a whole thing, man. It's fine.
Just because he was my favorite rapper growing up doesn't mean that now when I'm 22 years old, I'm going to be like, oh, Eminem's still this high thing.
I think subconsciously you do.
Come on.
I'm just saying,
Come
man.
on.
41
Freudian
in the
love
40s?
for Eminem.
I don't know, man. I don't know what that
When I think
takes.
greatest rapper of all, greatest rapper of all time, I don't think Jay-Z's. He's like A tier as opposed to S tier.
Eminem is not S tier though. Come on, man.
Okay, I'm gonna I don't want to bicker anymore. We're gonna have to agree to disagree on that.
Drake is better than Jay-Z. We all had it. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
that's clear.
Do I? I do. I do. It's close
go
though.
Where we all knew this was gonna go when I saw the seating. It was gonna be Kanye,
versus
Drake.
Yeah.
I have let's say our scores for Jay-Z, real quick. I had a 37.
I had 37.
38. 38.
Around the same ballpark.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then Drake.
Final matchup.
Drake versus Kanye.
I have Kanye.
I have Kanye.
Oh, I do too. Barely.
Okay.
Yeah.
My closest matchup was Kanye Drake.
Yeah, it was mine too.
44,
Yeah,
42. I gave Drake a 42.
44.
I gave him 43.
I gave him a 39.
You gave Kanye a 39?
No. Drake was a 39.
Oh. I gave Drake a 41.
I gave him a 42.
Kanye was
yeah.
the only person for me in the 40s. In fact, my only person so far in the season with a
Wow.
plus 40 score.
Super
crazy.
critical, huh?
I guess. Maybe.
I gave him a 10 on both reach and popularity. And a projected
Kanye?
relevance of 9.
Yeah, I gave him a 9 on the relevance, too.
Who? Kanye?
Yeah.
Drake. I'm talking Drake.
Oh, Drake?
Yeah, I gave him two 10s and a 9.
Drake? I gave him an 8 on the relevance.
Drake is gonna sell more albums or more songs than anyone else on this list.
That's so
Maybe
true.
combined over the rest of his career.
Come on.
That's a bold
I
statement.
even said in my notes, I think he'll hold Kanye level relevance. It's hard to predict that, but I feel like
He's
people will be
mid-career.
talking about Drake the way people still talk about Kanye.
Oh yeah.
In hindsight.
I think it's just Drake is that shift borderline pop-ish. He is pretty much pop. That kind of heightens his like elevation in the list because he's just so popular.
Yeah,
Like everyone.
he's
loves
so
Drake.
popular.
Like,
Yeah, so
insanely
popular.
It's unbelievable how popular he is.
I give him a 9 though. I don't know. I feel like there's some people.
I feel like once pop shifts, then he's not going to be able to keep up.
Yeah.
Rap's
We'll
just
see.
popular right now.
But I mean,
Yeah,
he's,
but he also
he's
can-
pretty
he can come up with
malleable.
stuff you can come up with stuff like passion fruit and
Yeah.
you know, stuff that's like a lot
I mean,
softer
again,
and
it's
kind of
just
like
pop.
Latin influenced.
I feel like he's constantly evolving as a rapper, though.
Yeah, he is.
I feel like
He's
he's,
really impressive.
always with the times.
He is the times.
Yeah, true.
What
He
Drake's
doesn't really
come out with,
mumble
people are
rap, I
talking.
guess.
No, he's not that kind of guy.
I don't know if
He's
he'll
just more
ever
s-
stoop that low.
Oh, I bet he could do it though. Is a
He
thing.
could. He could.
I
You
feel
know.
like with his voice, his mumble rap would be bad.
Like,
I don't know. I
It
think
would sound
no,
like he just woke up from a nap and he just tried to go start rapping.
yeah. We'll see. It would, but it would go triple platinum.
yeah, big time. Big time.
Just because
You
he's
know.
Drake.
Yeah, because
yeah,
he's
that's
Drake.
so true. Like, I'm Upset is very different than most of his other songs, I'd say. Like, for his most recent.
That's like
Album.
some of the truest rap he has.
Yeah.
The only
And, like, Nonstop's pretty rappy.
Yeah.
his biggest knocks are his influence and awards. Correct. That's why Kanye topped him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Didn't really change
Because Kanye's
music that
reach
much.
and relevance are close to his. I have him lagging a little behind in reach and definitely popularity, but in awards and influence, he just has Drake beat right now.
Yeah.
I
But
think if we
maybe
do
not
this
for
in
long.
5 years, Drake might be able to
Maybe
catch him in
maybe
awards.
Top, yeah.
Maybe.
Influence, I don't think Drake will ever catch him in influence, but he could do it in awards possibly.
Yeah, awards
We'll
is the
see.
only other thing that he can catch up with.
Yeah. and-
I mean, even if he has a perfect 10, he still can't beat Kanye in my scores.
in mine, he can. Wait, yes, he beat him
For
by 1.
awards.
He beat him by 1 if he got a perfect 10. I have him down by 2. And I gave him a 7 on awards, and I gave Kanye a
Same.
9.
Yeah.
I give him a 6.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Congrats, Kanye West. 40. So he had a 40. So what were our scores for Kanye? I gave 43. You gave 42.
44.
44. and
45.
You gave him a 45. Goodness gracious.
he's
That's gonna
probably
top
our-
Oprah, isn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah, he
I'm
averages.
sure
a 40.
you're stoked about that.
Average is a 44. So if you look at our goat list, which I'll put on the screen right now, Kanye is our top goat. Oprah.
Hey, the new GOAT.
He's
For
going
now.
to be tough to top, bro. 44 is
44
that's stiff.
average score is crazy. Oprah's was like a 38 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna be the bottom of the list for sure.
Well, that was tough. It was tough to decide that last one. I think this one is a little more clear.
Yeah, we did not disagree on any of them.
Any of them.
Not a
No,
single one.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, we didn't. Yeah,
If we changed seating, I think we could have disagreed on Eminem because we had Jay-Z higher than Eminem. That would have been a fun one. To knock
Yeah,
Eminem out
Jay-Z
first
would have
round.
been good.
Oh, I would have loved it.
It's just the way the dice roll sometimes.
We all have
dude.
Tupac over Biggie.
yeah.
Would you guys give Kendrick and NWA?
NWA got a pretty low score for me.
NWA got a 31 for me.
I gave him a 33.
Kendrick got a 30.
Oh, I guess I gave NWA 32.
Ooh, I gave Kendrick a 36.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I gave him a 9 on popularity,
You gave him a 9.
8 on reach.
I give him a 6.
Wait, you gave him a 36?
Yeah, 36.
I gave him a 37.
Wow.
I have some low ball scores.
Yeah, you give everybody pretty low
I
scores.
try not to be super generous because I try to eliminate as much bias as I can.
Yeah. I was fine. I had 2 sub 30s, I think. Yeah, 2
Yeah, me
people
too.
lower than 30. That was
Tupac and
Tupac
Biggie.
I had a lot of low 30s and then Biggie at 25.
yeah.
Poor guy.
25. That's
That's the lowest score I
exactly.
gave- I
That's
gave
exactly
him
what
so
I
far.
gave him.
Yeah,
Exactly
we
what I
gave
gave him.
25 for that.
He's still not
Oh,
his
yeah, yeah.
lowest guy.
Oh wait, yeah.
Guy's 24.
Let me
for
look at my guy. I don't know what I gave Guy. I think
Did
I
you have
actually
Anderson
Guy-
Cooper lower?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you give Anderson Cooper like a negative 30?
Yeah, I think it was -7. I believe
Yeah,
it was.
okay, that's fair.
Yeah. I don't know. Just Anderson Cooper. I don't want to talk about that.
No.
They gotta watch it.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up. We're already kind of over what we should have been, but that's all right. Thanks for tuning in to episode 2. Check us out next week. Topic to be determined. Yeah, that. Peace.